Welcome to Sonic City. My name is Moon Kim. The first song you just heard was Every Day by Kingston Rudiska. I actually never heard of Kingston Rudiska, but I think the singer has an interesting voice, right? I'll definitely look more into their music. All right, today's topic is discontent. I recently read a news article about a survey conducted by a charity organization in the UK that was regarding life satisfaction among children. They carried out this survey with 50,000 children in 15 countries, asking them how satisfied they were with their lives. While children in Romania, Colombia, and Spain showed low dissatisfaction, children in Korea showed the highest dissatisfaction. I thought about the reason that could explain this, and I concluded that it's probably due to education. Korea was followed by the UK and South Africa in terms of dissatisfaction. I guess dissatisfaction with life doesn't necessarily mean that the person is completely unhappy, but I thought it was quite sad that some children are discontent. As for me, when I was a kid, we had no internet back then, so I was always playing outside. And when I came back home, I was always covered in dirt. And I remember I had a blast just hanging out outside, catching dragonflies, going bike riding, and just hanging out with friends. And my parents, they never told me what to do. They never forced me to do anything. So I just kind of did whatever I wanted to do. So I guess I was a pretty happy kid. So let's talk about discontent today. What are you dissatisfied with these days? Share your worries and concerns with me, and I'm going to try to help you to get rid of them. If you have any questions about me, then don't hesitate to leave them on our message board. Leave your messages and song requests at www.arirang.com. Click Sonic City and go to the message board. All right, let's take a listen to another song. You Are Make Me Smile by Windy City. Today we're talking about discontent. And one thing that dissatisfies me personally is that I write a lot of songs. I love writing songs, and songwriting is one of my great passion in life. And not being able to share them with everyone right away is definitely something that bothers me. But I guess in time I'll be able to share them with you, hopefully. And so I want to ask you, what are you dissatisfied with nowadays? All right, here are the questions for this week's Be My Friend, which we're going to get into later in the show today. And the theme is favorites. So here we go. Number 1, what's your favorite scenery and sight? Number 2, what's your favorite smell or scent? Number 3, what's your favorite flavor? Number 4, what's your favorite sound? Number 5, what's your favorite texture? Leave your messages and answers at www.arirang.radio.com. Click Sonic City and go to the message board. In the second hour of the show, we have Lee Sung-soo from Harry Big Button joining us to talk about a legendary singer in the K-pop industry. It's none other than Cho Yong-pil, so I hope you look forward to it. There are different ways to listen to Arirang Radio. If you're listening to us from Jeju-do Island, 88.7 MHz in the Jeju area, 88.1 in the Seogwipo area, 101.9 MHz in the Daejeong area. www.arirang from the homepage arirangradio.com. It's Arirang Radio widget. Arirang Radio application is also available, free of charge. Search Arirang Radio and download it. Alright, I'm gonna play you 2 songs back to back. The first song is 소년 마법사, Wizard Boy by W and Whale. The second song is Waltz by Yunsang, duet with Davink. You can do. Alright, we're back, and I have some messages from our listeners just saying hello. This one's from Pais from Malaysia. It's you again, Pais. She's saying, hello, good morning, Moon Oppa. It's the 4th day. I see you're doing well as a Sonic City DJ. Well, what did you have for breakfast? Coffee, aloe drink, just bread? Anyway, I think you're going to have a great time today, especially in the second half. So have fun and fighting. I actually have my aloe drink right next to me right now. I'm drinking as I'm DJing. And thank you, Pais, for your message, and have a great day. Next one is Madison Lee Rice from USA. Moon, I'm about to cry that you didn't read my message. I'm a big fan of Royal Pirates. They are my K-Rock idol band. I want to meet you because I have and I hope you come to Atlanta, Georgia, USA soon for a concert. Thank you, Madison. Well, we're going to try to play a show in the States ASAP. I'm not sure when, but we'll try. And I actually know you, Madison. You made your dance covers online, and I've seen a few of them. And thank you very much for your support, Madison. All right, next we have messages regarding today's topic, discontent. The first one is from Daphne Pan from USA. These days, I'm dissatisfied with having breakouts on my face. I have to get up early in the morning to put on concealer and foundation before I go to class. So tiring. I understand when you're younger, you get breakouts, right? I think when I was younger too. I think in high school, I had breakouts on my forehead all the time. So I always put my bangs down to cover my breakouts. But I think if you grow a little older, I think they will go away, right? I hope. So they will go away. So don't worry, Daphne. Good luck. Next one is from Angel Chavez from Philippines. Hi, DJ Moon. Hi, Angel. Well, I guess I'm dissatisfied with myself these past few days. I'm currently preparing for the bar exam, licensure exam to become a lawyer this November, but I feel like I've been slacking off when there's so much reading for me to do. I really need to work hard, but somehow Royal Pirates music gives me strength, and I need to thank you guys for that. P.S. I'm actually reviewing right now with Sonic City on the background. Thank you, Angel. I'm sure bar exams are really difficult, right? It's difficult in every country, but I hope you won't do something that you will regret because you didn't study, right? I hope you pass the test. Good luck, Angel. The last one is from Gabriella Everlasting. Happy Thursday, Moon. Discontent? I'm not dissatisfied with anything at the moment. Well, except my internet connection, so weak and slow sometimes, which makes it hard for me to multitask on my computer. Oh, and time zones. I live in a time zone which doesn't make it easy for me to listen to or watch some Korean shows. I have to wake up daily at 2 a.m. to catch a show here on Arirang radio. But I guess becoming a zombie is worth it. When you get to listen to your favorite people live on air. Are you dissatisfied with anything at the moment, Moon? Maybe cafeteria food, the price of a cup of coffee? Lack of parking space? Do you drive a car, by the way? Hope everything in the studio has a wonderful Thursday ahead. Gabi, the penguin. I know, I hate it when internet's slow, right? When I'm at home and internet's slow, it feels like you're blocked from the world. And remember when we had dial-up, 56K? And when cable came out, 300K, it was super fast back then. But now we want faster. And it's crazy how greedy we are, because it's really fast right now. But we're always dissatisfied with the connection right now, right? All right, good luck, and thank you for your message, Gabby. All right, today's topic is discontent, and the question is, what are you dissatisfied with these days? Leave your answers at www.arirang.radio.com. Click Sonic City and go to the message board. All right, let's listen to a song. 너랑 뽀뽀할래, Let Me Kiss You by 제8극장.
다정하게 할래
All right, we're back, and we have a message from Grace from Canada. Happy 4th day. You're getting so much more comfortable with each passing day, and it's awesome to see. Thank you, Grace. I, for one, am really, really glad that you took this, because it's quickly becoming the highlight of my day. Also because of you, the SNS community that was usually a bit quiet lately has become so much more lively again. it's so much more fun listening to you and having conversations with everyone about the topics that come up during the show. So I wanted to say a big thank you to you. Thank you, Grace. I'm glad I did the special DJ in Sonic City as well, because I get to meet you guys actually on a daily basis, and you guys can ask me questions and I can answer them to you guys, and I feel like I'm getting to know you guys a bit better, so that's good, right? Thank you, Grace. And we have a few messages regarding the topic. This one's from Nick Zamzani from Malaysia. I actually have nothing that I need to rant about except I need more money. Ha ha ha. My life is very simple and not complicated at the moment. But I'm not happy that I cannot see you perform again anytime soon. Right, we could always use more money, right? I think everybody could agree with you, Nick. Next one is from Isabel. Hello, Moon, and to all listeners of Sonic City. It's actually my first time listening to the show, and I've got to say I'm loving the song so far. It's a great accompaniment with all the work for today. Discontent. I guess it will be my never-ending thirst to travel, but still I'm not yet able to do it since I just graduated from university last year, and I'm still on the first steps to be financially stable. Haha. But anyway, it's just a matter of baby steps, starting out small. Hope you'll have a great day. I agree. I have that thirst to travel as well. And Royal Pirates, we went overseas a lot. We went to 5 different cities in China. We go to Japan, we go to Malaysia, Thailand, and like our schedule is just so packed. We arrive, rehearse, play a show, and next day we have to return. So we go to these beautiful cities and we don't get the chance to really look around. So like we just have that crazy thirst to travel and to look around, but I hope in the future we do. All right, Anne Sophie, she says, okay, my first message about discontent will probably not be read. So here's another discontent that I have. Well, actually, I have a few. Number one, my country's currency is experiencing some economic crisis right now. Everything is just so expensive. And for someone who loves to travel like myself, this is hard-hitting news. Yeah, I'm not sure how Malaysia is right now, but I think in Korea too, there's especially in Seoul, things are so expensive. Like for a cup of coffee, we pay like 5,000 won, right? And I think everything's really expensive right now, but we just gotta have to deal with it for now, I guess. Number two, I have so many guy friends, but fail to find the one guy who could be more than a friend. Sigh. Mutual attraction is so hard to come by these days. Sad face. I think it's because if you start out as friends with your opposite sex, I think it's hard, especially for girls, right, to find them like more than a friend. I think you gotta kind of start the relationship with someone, not just friends, but like as a dating material, I guess. Maybe that's an advice. All right, last one, she says, political wars. Enough said. I agree, political wars. But I'm not going to make any political comments on this show today. All right, next one is from Ruzi from Indonesia. What are you dissatisfied with these days? Internet connection. When I need internet to do my task and it's the connection, it's really slow and it really pisses me off. I agree with you, Ruzi. When I have a favorite brand of coffee, but when I brought it yesterday, the taste was different than the last time. I kind of feel unhappy with it. Oh well. Anyway, happy Thursday, Moon, Sonic City team, and to all listeners. P.S. The way you mentioned my name, it's kind of cute, huh? Ruzi. Isn't that right? Ruzi. Ruzi. All right. I'm sorry about the coffee, but at least you had your coffee. I haven't had my coffee this morning. I'm jealous. All right, next one is Elin from Malaysia. Another good morning, Moon. Apparently today, or was it yesterday? It's National Dog Day. Whoa, National Dog Day. I didn't know that. Have you given Hacho her extra hug? Ruffle her head for me. Hey, I'm sad that I'm apart from my dog. While I'm dissatisfied with these days, I guess my current workplace. The work itself is okay. My colleagues are okay too. I just really don't like the place. I'm currently working in a very small village, And there isn't even a small mall or cinema anywhere. I can't even stand the local supermarket. Can you imagine how bored I am during the weekends? I hope I get transferred back to my hometown soon. Yeah, I mean, I think if I grow older, like maybe if I'm in my 40s or 50s, I think I'd want to live in the countryside where like there's no cinema, there's no city. It's just, grass and fields and houses. But right now, because I'm sure Ruzi, you're pretty young, right? And I'm in my 20s too, and I love living in the city because there's so much to do, right? And I think it's good to enjoy that. But I'm sorry that you can't enjoy that now because your workplace doesn't have that. But good luck, Yulin. Next one is from Mirene Silva from Portugal. Good morning, DJ Moon. I'm discontent with some things lately, personal ones regarding myself and my behavior, but I'm trying to follow a good friend's advice and to not focus too much on those things and be less exigent with myself. Yeah, I mean, I think our friends have the best advices, especially the friends that really care about us and the friends that are not afraid to say the right things. It may be hurtful sometimes, but there are friends that give you the right advices, so follow them. All right. Let's check out our next song, Bevo by Boys in the Kitchen.
Come a little closer, relax your mind. I wanna tell you something through a melody. Come on, stay with me and spend a little time. Sonic City.
All right, this week's Be My Friend is from Anne Sophie. Actually, she wrote Be Moon's Friend. Nice. Number 1, she wrote, what is your favorite scenery or sight? She wrote, the moon with stars in the night sky, sunset, adorable babies and cute animals. Awesome. Number 2, what is your favorite smell and scent? Vanilla. I love vanilla too. Cocoa, fruity scents, coffee beans, paint, and turpentine. Yeah, I'm weird. Haha. Number 3, what's your favorite flavor? I like every flavor in moderation. Not too sweet, not too sour, not too salty, not too spicy. Just right. And savory flowers are always yummy. I think they're called umami. I think that's really good for your health, that you don't like everything too sweet, too sour, too salty. If you eat them too salty, I don't think it's good for you. It's good. What's your favorite sound? She wrote, the sound of message tone if it's from someone I like. I agree with you. Hey, I also like sounds of the waves and sound of food sizzling. The last one, what's your favorite texture? She wrote, I like the texture of silk clothes. I also like fluffy, soft toys and the texture of water. If I see a pool of clear, clean water, I can't resist dipping my fingers and splashing it around. Awesome. Thank you, Anne Sophie. Let's listen to another song. 힘이 돼줄게, My Angel by 김그림. All right, I have a few questions from listeners about me. The first one's from Carolina, Miki Sugimoto from Brazil. She says, this is from my friend Vivi. She wants to give a gift to her boyfriend, but she doesn't have any money. Do you have any tips? If you don't have money, I guess you can't go wrong with handwritten letters, right? You can never go wrong with those. I think if you don't have money and you can't buy stuff, then you should write a letter. And it shows honesty and it shows effort too. So I think it'll be a good present. Or if you're talented, maybe if you're a singer, you should sing for him. That'd be a good gift too, right? All right, next one is from Nana from Japan. Good morning, Moon. Good morning. How do you feel today? I feel great. Thank you, Nana. I'm glad to listen to your awesome voice today, too. Thank you. By the way, I dream often. Yesterday, I dreamed talking with a cat. I sometimes dream like an epic story like a movie, but I often forget the details when I wake up. So do you dream often? Is that was been monochrome or colored? What dream do you often dream? Let me know, please. Anyway, have a good 4th DJ day. Love, Nana. I dream a lot, actually. And just like you, I dream of things like movies. It's like so spectacular. Like one day I had a dream where there was like this huge flood on Earth. And like there was like a crazy flood and everybody was, drowning. And I was like climbing up the mountains to survive. And then when like the water was about to come down on me, like somebody like came from underground, like from a bunker, and the person was like, "Come down here." And I went down there, and then like we were hiding in the bunker, and in the bunker there was like the supply of food and water, so we were able to survive for like 40 years. And then we went out to the world after 40 years, and then like we like started the mankind again, just the people from the bunker. Like I have like dreams about stuff like this. I have so many dreams like that, but I can't share with all of them, but that's one of them. All right, next one is from Amy from United Kingdom. Hello, or should that be hello? Hello there, Moon. I would like to request Love Toxic, since it's now been a year since it was released. Congrats, by the way. Oh, thank you. If you requested it, then I should play it for you. I'm gonna play you Love Toxic 사랑에 빠져 by Royal Pirates. Moon's Tune. Alright, today's Moon's Tune. I picked a song by Toy. You probably know him as the name of Yoo. He's a TV personality as well. He's a great songwriter. This is one of my favorite songs from him. 세 사람, Three of Us by Toy featuring 성시경.
많은 사람들 분주한 인사 우리 모두 모인 게 얼마만인 건지 하얀 드레스 멋있어진 녀석 되는데 너만 보면 내 맘 춤을 추는데 모르는 사이 배버린 상처가 널 보면 자꾸 그녀가 들어온다 난 고개를 들 수 없어 이렇게 좋은 날에 웃을 수밖에 없는 사람 언제나 날 반기는 두 사람 남겨진 나의 사랑 나의 청춘이 벌어진다 두 손 꼭 잡은 소중한 그녀의 내 길을 나의 오랜 친구여 부탁해
Alright, 세 사람, The Three of Us by Toy featuring 성시경. It's a good song, right? Alright, we have Hall of Fame with Lee Sung-soo from Harry Big Button coming up next in the second hour, so don't go anywhere just yet. The last song is 잊어야 한다는 게 I Must Forget by 참깨와 솜사탕. So I'll see you again in the second hour.
Sonic City.
Alright, welcome back. Let's now get started with Hall of Fame, where we zoom in on the legendary singers in Korea. Please welcome Lee Sung-soo of Harry Big Button. Hello.
Nice to meet you again.
Nice to meet you again. We've met, right?
Yeah, it's 2013.
2013.
It's funny thing is like I'm introducing the legendary musician today, Cho Yong-pil. We met at the recording studio.
We did.
Recording the Cho Yong-pil is one of the most favorite song.
Right.
Song.
여행을 떠나요. Let's travel together. What's it called?
Yeah.
It's interesting because we met at it's called Supersonic Festival. It's a rock festival.
Yes.
And then Cho Yong-pil 선배님, he actually started that festival, was it, or he hosted it that year?
He actually supported
it.
Yeah.
He supports it, and then he with all the artists in the festival, we recorded a song, 여행을 떠나요. Let's travel together with Cho Yong-pil 선배님, and we actually sang on it, and then
Yes.
we played a guitar solo on it too.
Yeah.
So it's interesting because we have a song that like both of our voices and our guitars are in too.
Yeah, I tried to find the MP3 files or something, but actually it wasn't released.
It wasn't released.
It was on YouTube.
It's on YouTube.
So probably our PD will post the URL on the message board.
And you guys should all check it out. It's a good song. It's a good collaboration.
Anyway, it's good to see you again.
It's good to see you. How are you? What have you been up to nowadays?
I had a live show.
A lot of shows.
Usually, we don't usually play on weekdays, but last day was a special day in Hongdae area.
Okay.
Called Hongdae Fest.
Hongdae Fest.
It's sort of a day of culture or something. So we had a acoustic set.
Acoustic
last night.
I can't imagine because I went to see his band's show, Harry Big Button's show, and it's heavy. Their sound is very heavy, and you can probably tell by his speaking voice that he has a very like that rock tone to his voice. But I can't imagine acoustic. How is it? Like
it was quite sweet, and
sweet.
Yeah, it was
nice.
Sweet, and the audience actually I had some sort of like special event with the audiences.
Okay. What kind of?
It's a kind of sing-along time. Yeah.
Nice.
And then people start to singing one of the Harry Button's song.
Oh, really? Your fans?
It's called Wait. They're actually most of them actually they didn't really know about the songs.
Okay.
But I taught. So
it's probably like an easy song to sing along with.
Yeah, probably it was easy. Yeah.
Oh yeah. I kind of want to hear it, but maybe later.
It's one of the rare song written in Korean.
Oh, you guys write mostly in English?
Mostly, yeah.
Oh, your English is really good. Did you live?
Well, thanks, but yeah, it's not very good.
no, it's really good. Did you live in the States or in UK?
UK. I used to live
you
in
have
UK,
you have the accent. You have the UK accent.
Still have some, yeah.
That's cool. Nice. Oh, so you guys write mostly in English.
Yes.
Nice. We'll come back after listening to a song, 행복 Happiness by Lee Sung-soo featuring 황인성.
난 작아졌죠. 그게 행복이죠. Because I love you. 잠시만 눈을 감고 내 마음에 솔직해지기로 해요. 나 그댈 사랑해요. 잠시 잊어버렸죠. 나란 사람이 미워요. 하지만 내 모습에 상관없이 웃음 짓는 그대의 놀라운 사랑 앞에 난 작아졌죠. 놀라운 사랑 앞에 난 작아졌죠. 놀라운 사랑 앞에 난 작아졌죠. 그게 행복이죠. Because I love you.
many ways that you can listen to Sonic City. If you're listening to us from Jeju-do Island, 88.7 MHz in the Jeju area, 88.1 in the Seogwipo area, and 101.9 in the Daejeong area. If you want to use the internet, go to www.arirangradio.com, click on the on-air button. Or download the Maru from our homepage, which is the Arirang Radio widget. Smartphone application is also available. Type in Arirang Radio and download it free of charge. Enjoy a variety of Korean music on Sonic City.
All right, we're back and we're here with Mr. Lee Sung-soo of Harry Big Button. All right, we have a few messages from our listeners. One's from Siska Adriani from Indonesia. Good morning, Lee Sung-soo. Good morning and happy Thursday. Waiting for this morning to talk about Cho Yong-pil. Yay, bounce, bounce. Here, ha ha ha.
They already know about like a bounce.
They do. Right. I think it became pretty popular overseas too, right?
Right. Yes. Yeah.
The next one is from Sueria from Malaysia. Cho Yong-pil, the legend. I'm sure everyone who listens to K-pop would come across this name one way or another. I have to admit that I'm very unfamiliar with his songs. The only song that I know is Bounce. What songs would you recommend to new listeners like me? I'm curious to hear his work since he's famous, but I don't know where to start. Anyways, thanks for reading this and have a nice day. You too. Thank you. What would be a good song for first-time listeners of Cho Yong-pil?
Well, I mean, that's why I'm here to introduce Cho Yong-pil's the works.
So we're going to talk about Cho Yong-pil today, right?
Yes. Mm-hmm. Before I actually introduce himself and the past 3 weeks, and I introduced Shinechul. And Cho Yong-pil was the person who supported Shinechul for the solo debut.
Oh, he supported his solo debut.
Yes,
I see.
And he influenced. He's very kind of inspiring person to every musicians at the time.
Definitely.
Mm-hmm. And in the 80s, he was the superstar.
He was a superstar, right?
I mean, he is still a superstar, but he was like more ultra superstar in the 80s.
The bigger than Big Bang right now, almost.
A lot bigger than that.
Right.
And
it's like a national
If you
star.
just turn on TV, and you probably like see he's performing on TV. Every channel. Every channel.
Wow.
So I mean, at the time, I was like kind of. I didn't hate him. I mean, I all the time. I watch him singing.
You didn't hate it, but
no.
But you just it was too much of it.
Yeah,
right.
Too so famous. 19 full-length albums so far.
19 albums.
19.
Oh my god. So it'd probably be hard to pick songs to play at a concert.
Yeah, just one day. In one day is called
full concert.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wow.
He's I introduced from the early stage of the Cho Yong-pil, and I've been introducing many legendary artists from the 60s and 70s, and mostly they're from they made the debut at 8th U.S. military camp.
Military camp.
Yeah, we call it like a 미팔군.
Okay.
So this is the kind of
why is that
the most famous stage, popular stage?
I see.
And you can play anything you like. It's most rock bands, actually, Korean rock bands, the pioneers from the.
They started there.
They started, yeah.
And that's same.
And Cho Yong-pil was the one person who actually started as a guitarist. And they're all.
Oh yeah, I heard he started as a guitarist.
He's great. He's such a great guitarist, and then because as he's a great singer,
right?
Sometimes people just don't notice he was a guitarist,
right?
And he's bandman as well,
right? Like Dave Grohl from Foo Fighters. You know how he used to be a drummer for Nirvana.
He was actually, he started as a guitarist.
He started as a guitarist
and then
turned
changed
drummer
to drummer.
and then became
And then
a
became a
singer,
singer and
guitarist
guitarist.
again.
Yes.
But yeah, so some people don't know that he plays drums really well, but it's like that with Cho Yong-pil.
Yes.
Like I didn't really know that either, but
He's-
I heard like recently that he played guitar originally.
Right. Yeah.
Right. I see.
So I mean, he started at the U.S. Army camp, as many others did.
Mm-hmm.
His success started from his solo career.
Solo career.
Yeah, and in early 70s.
70s.
Yeah, in the early 70s as a solo artist.
Mm-hmm. What song like made him?
The most popular at the time, the song called 돌아와요 부산항에.
돌아와요 부산항에.
Come back to Busan Harbor.
That song is really famous.
Very famous.
I know it too.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, even I mean.
Yeah, I know, right?
He covered kind of every generations, from the
He did.
teenagers to the maybe 60s, 70s,
Uh-huh.
old seniors, and
Yeah, that's the thing about these legendary artists that
Yes.
their songs like passed on to generations. It's never really forgotten, right? And this song is actually his recent album was more rock, but this one was Korean 트로트, right?
yes,
Trot.
very Korean old K-pop, kind of pop music.
Right.
The trot, the genre was quite popular
Right.
in the early days
Uh-huh.
of K-pop.
Right.
But he was rock. He's still a rock musician.
Right.
But he knows he can do any kind. He's very versatile.
Right.
He covers every genre of music,
Uh-huh.
from trot, ballad, sometimes opera.
Right.
He
Rock.
adapts every kind of music genre onto his own style,
Uh-huh.
and
He could pull it off really well, right?
that's why we call his legend.
Mhm. And I think he like played it smart because in the beginning he went with a popular genre like trot music, right?
Right? Yeah.
And then he got that commercial popularity and like more and more like he did more of what he wanted to do. I feel like.
It's a little bit different. He put like some pop, very kind of commercially popular songs, and some like very artistic kind of songs all together in the album.
In the album. Oh, I see.
So
So
he-
not just
not
everything
for
is.
yeah.
I
I mean,
see.
no one knows. I mean, you can be successful or not.
Yeah.
So he just tried to kind of share,
Kind of a little bit of everything. I see. So we're gonna listen to one of his song. What is the song about?
It's a song from the 1985.
85.
It's a seventh full-length album.
Seventh full-length
This
album.
one is I guess like everyone says like the best album of Cho Yong-pil.
Oh, it's his best album.
Very own style, and it's more like he established kind of mainstream rock music.
Uh-huh.
So it's called like Yesterday,
Uh-huh.
Today, and
Actually, this is
어제,
one of my
오늘, 그리고.
right. This is actually one of my favorite songs from him too.
is it?
Now let's listen to it. 어제, 오늘, 그리고 Yesterday, Today, and Cho Yong-pil.
바람 소리처럼 멀리 사라져갈 이 인생길 우린 무슨 사랑 어떤 사랑 했나 텅 빈 가슴 속에 가득 채울 것을 찾아서 우린 정처 없이 떠나가고 있네 여기 길 떠나는 저기 방황하는 사람아 우린 모두 같이 떠나가고 있구나 끝없이 시작된 방랑 속에서 어제도
All right, we're back, and let's talk a little bit more about his voice. We just heard, and
It's very unique.
it's unique,
Mm.
and he has that piercing tone that just kind of like touches your heart, right?
Do you know why? Why he's got that kind of voice?
Why is that?
He learned pansori.
Oh, he
It's a
did.
kind of Korean traditional
Style of singing, right?
Singing.
Oh, he learned
He learned the
pansori.
pansori for a long time,
Right.
and that's why he's got his kind of pierced voice,
Uh-huh.
and he's doesn't feel tired,
Right.
even if like he played like 2 hours,
Right.
keep
right.
singing, and
right.
very trained kind of voice.
Uh-huh.
It's not very standard kind of style of
Singing.
singing.
Right.
He kind of made his own style.
He
with
did.
the pansori and the kind of Western pop style
Yeah.
altogether.
And because he has such like a unique tone
Mhm.
that only he can do, like a lot of comedians,
Yeah, that mimicking kind of his.
they mimic him,
voices,
right?
but
A lot.
yeah, they can, because his voice is very he's got character, so they can easily
Yeah.
kind of mimic, but his sound doesn't really sound like him.
Yeah, but it's just like how they act and how they do.
Yeah.
Right. I see. And then he made a band after.
Yeah. Actually, maybe before we talk about the band, his band, we maybe have to talk about like 80s music.
80s music
Yeah,
first.
especially the 1985, the seventh album released.
Uh-huh.
At that time, the most popular genre in the world was probably the new wave
New wave.
music. Yeah, new wave. People mostly think about like when it comes to new wave, they think like it's kind of synth pop or something.
Synth
like,
pop,
yeah,
yeah.
with a lot of synthesizers
Right.
and
Just
melodic.
it's a little bit like what we heard right now,
Yes,
right?
but it's actually, you know what? This new wave music is actually based on punk rock.
Punk rock.
Yeah, it
Is
started
it?
with a punk rock.
But punk rock is more like dang, 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 dang,
Well, there
dang.
are a lot of different styles of punk rock, but it's based on punk rock. New wave music is based on punk rock, and then they kind of evolved.
Oh wow, I didn't know that.
Right.
Wow, that's interesting.
Mhm. So even if like it's based on synth kind of music, but you listen to Cho Yong-pil's music, it's all based in kind of rock music.
Rock based.
All the arrangement of
Uh-huh.
instruments.
And the
is kind
vocal
of-
lines.
Yes,
Right.
it's very rock music style.
Yeah.
So I mean, he's. I said earlier, I mean, he's band man. He's a rock musician. He
Mhm.
started as a rock guitarist,
Hmm.
and his band is called The Great Birth.
The Great Birth.
Great Birth, Cho Yong-pil and The Great Birth is probably one of the longest kind of history in
Right.
Korean rock band.
They still perform
So
together,
perform
right?
Together, yeah.
Right. The Great Birth was a separate band
Yes.
from Cho Yong-pil.
It's probably it's kind of, people believe that it's kind of session band or session players,
Uh-huh.
but Cho Yong-pil believes it's kind of one body.
That's one body.
Yeah,
Okay.
he's not he's part of the Widian Tanseng.
He is part of it
Yes.
as well. Yes.
Whenever he makes music,
Hmm.
he arranged with his band. So I mean, if we make music and write a song, and the session players just does the play,
but they
the
arrange it
Great Birth arrange
together. They
together.
put the ideas in together,
Yeah.
so they're like
There's-
one band. They're a band.
yeah, it's
Right.
pure band style kind of arrangement and making music.
Hmm.
So
And how did they get together? Do you know?
it was after his solo career,
Uh-huh.
and he formed. I mean, he was in the band like before his solo career.
Hmm.
He formed a band called the Great
The Great
Birth with the great musicians.
Uh-huh. Oh, they just gathered
It's the
great
most-
musicians together.
Yeah, technically, musically,
Uh-huh.
there are a lot of people was in the band,
Uh-huh.
like Choi Chol from
Traitor.
사랑과 평화,
Uh-huh.
Love
I
and
see.
Peace, the guitarist,
Uh-huh.
and one of the famous drummer in Korea, Kim Hee-yeon,
Uh-huh.
and pianist Jung Won-young,
Right.
Lee Jung-san, even like a guitarist. A lot of like guitarists was in the band, famous guitarist.
They're legendary names that are
Legendary
being
names,
named
yeah.
right now.
And the thing is like probably if you remember that I introduced very early stage of the Hall of Fame. I introduced Yoo Jae-ha.
Yeah, yes.
He was in the band as a keyboardist.
He was in the band.
Yes.
I didn't know.
And then actually Cho Yong-pil released 사랑하기 때문에 유재하 사랑하기 때문에 in
He has
his
his
album
version.
first.
Right. Oh, he has a version, and that was first.
Before actually Yuja released.
But that was
Yoo Jae-
written by Lee Jae-ha.
Yes, Yuja wrote a song for Cho Yong-pil because Cho Yong-pil asked him, if you can write a good song, you will be a good musician. And then he wrote a song, 사랑하기 때문에.
It's because I love you.
Mhm.
Right? That is a legendary song too.
Yes.
People sing it all the time, even now.
Yes,
Right.
yes.
Oh, but he was in the band, but he passed away, right?
Right, yeah.
After that.
Mhm.
And the Cho Yong-pil and the Great Birth, did they make the 7th album together? That's supposed to be his best album, right?
Yes. The players, they played actually. I was, they don't call like a Cho Yong-pil and 위대한 탄생 album name. Album name is different. It's-
Right, the album name is different.
Yes.
But that's the band name, Cho Yong-pil and the Great
Yes.
Birth.
Yeah.
But what was this album called? Let's talk a little more about this album. So this album was more new wave, but based on rock.
Based on rock.
But it's supposed to have perfected his music style, right?
Yes. It's kind of by this album, a lot of people believe that he is established Cho Yong-pil. This is Cho Yong-pil.
Right.
The kind of Cho Yong-pil style.
It's like the album
Was-
that represents him.
Yes.
Right.
And he's adapting a lot of trendy kind of music from all of the world
Right.
into
Even now.
even now his own style. So he's like keep kind of trying new things, exploring kind of new stuff. He's
Right.
it's like Sinatra last week I introduced. He doesn't want to just stay where he is.
They always want to
Just keep
explore.
moving and moving, and
Right.
then that's why probably Cho Yong-pil recognized Sinatra could be a good musician, great musician.
Right.
It's kind of they found probably similarity
Right.
about approaching the how they make music
Right.
and stuff like that.
Awesome. And we're gonna listen to a song from that album, right?
Yes, actually today we'll probably mostly listen to the songs from the seventh album.
From that album.
Yes,
I see. Because it's his best album, right?
best album and the best songs.
Right.
Yeah.
And this one is supposed to be like a hard rock style. It's called 미지의 세계 Outfield, right?
Right. Yeah.
All right, let's take a listen to it. 미지의 세계 Outfield by Cho Yong-pil.
이 순간을 영원히 아름다운 마음으로 미래를 만드는
We're back, and we have to talk about the records.
His record, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, not just his album recordings, but he has records that he made and he broke,
Yeah.
right?
I should have mentioned earlier about like Cho Yong-pil is the first, the most, the best.
The first, the most, and the
Yes.
best.
Yeah. The first
Wow.
thing, there's a lot of things, and so I'm gonna just like
Just name a
say,
few,
like,
bunch
briefly.
of them. Right.
was the first Korean singer
Mm-hmm.
performed at Carnegie Hall.
Carnegie Hall, he performed
in,
it.
in 1980,
Wow.
and he was the first person who sold million copies of the record in Korean music history.
Oh, he was the first to ever sell
Million selling
like a
album.
million selling albums. He
Yeah,
was the first.
first time,
I
yeah.
see.
And the first time, total 20 million copies.
Wow.
sales.
That's a lot of copies.
Yeah. And there are a lot of first person who recorded in digital way.
Oh, he was in
Because-
Korea.
Yeah, in Korea.
All right.
The most, there's some like really interesting stuff.
Right.
30 Japanese singers did a remake of Cho Yong-pil's 돌아와요 부산항에.
30 Japanese
30
singers.
Japanese
Wow.
singers. Well, he was in chart number 1 for 69 weeks in Korean K-pop
My God.
chart.
He's a
It's
monster.
unbreakable.
It's a monster.
And then,
Wait, 63 weeks?
yeah, 69 weeks.
69 weeks, number one.
And then radio chart 1, 24 weeks. And he's king of singer of the TV kind of show 11 times.
Uh-huh.
And he's so many first, the most, the best things.
Right. So many of them.
So many of them.
But these were one of the most remarkable
yes.
records that he has.
And I think like he deserves it because he is the most hardworking musician in Korea, I guess.
I heard he's
he's-
he's a perfectionist, right?
Yes,
Almost.
And he said that if you're a professional musician,
Mm-hmm.
you have to at least like practice 5 days a week at the recording studio or practice room.
Oh my God.
Otherwise, I mean, you're not very professional.
Right.
So how many days
Right.
you practice a week?
Me. I go in 5 days a week too.
All right, that's
right,
great.
Monday to Friday.
All right.
But
that's great.
it's my practice. Like I should probably learn from him and just
Yeah.
like practice like a crazy man, right? I
Yeah,
heard that
we talked about
Right.
that kind of massive amount of like practice. These days, people try to more like be relaxed and
Yeah, nowadays like artists and musicians, they're like relax and you gotta have fun to write
Right,
good
yeah.
music, and that's partly true too. But there's something that we have to learn from
we have
this
to learn
man
from Cho Yong-pil.
because he's the man, right? And he was so like generally loved by the public, right? He was like an idol.
He was like he's still a kind of idol star for the old fans.
Right.
I mean, in the 80s, like teenagers and even whenever he sings, like it was 비련 or something, the song title. When Cho Yong-pil sings like 기도하는
when that starts, everybody's like,
so it's the first thing about Cho Yong-pil is like he had a 오빠 부대 called Oppa Troops.
right.
It was the first person.
It was like the first fan club, right?
Yeah,
Right.
we call like a kind of groupie culture.
Groupies, right?
It was kind of formed at the time.
So he was like a rock star.
Yeah, he was a rock star.
That's
yeah.
cool. And his concerts, like I heard that the fans back then
Oh yeah.
still go to his concerts now. when
Yes.
they're like probably older.
Yes. Yeah.
And I think I heard that his concerts, like he uses the best systems, the best crew.
All the time.
That's what I heard,
All
right?
the time. Yeah.
Have you been?
Yes, we had actually had a live show together in the 90s, like it's probably 95 or 6. Was this big concert called Freedom 자유.
Freedom.
Yeah, and then Cho Yong-pil was headliner, and we were at the same
I see.
concert
I see.
at the time.
Actually, my grandma, she went to his concert last year.
All right,
That was like the only concert that she ever went to.
Oh, right.
But when she came back, like she was so excited.
Oh yeah.
My grandma's like,
Still like,
almost
"Opa."
80. Yeah, but she was like dancing too.
Right.
It's very interesting to see.
Right.
Like his recent album, Hello, I was really surprised when he came out with that album because I honestly like wasn't expecting what I heard.
Yeah, it's probably people. I know. I probably think it's gonna be a bit like out of date kind of music or something.
Right, that's
yeah,
what I thought. Like his old stuff, maybe it's
Yeah.
gonna sound like that, but it didn't sound like that.
No, never. I mean, he's not. I mean, he doesn't want to stay in the like old days.
Right.
His new things always like his new things is in his mind,
Right.
and is probably like if you don't like if we don't say like it's Cho Yong-pil, and probably always a new kind of K-pop things,
Right.
but it's Cho Yong-pil's create kind of very new kind of stuff.
Right. I think
Even
that's
now.
how he can like stay as Cho Yong-pil because he like always tries new things, and I
Yes.
think he's very aware of trendy and popular music nowadays, and then but he also puts his flavor to it, right?
Yes, yeah.
And that song Bounce, even though Hello was like his title song, Bounce became huge in Korea.
Yeah, I mean,
Everyone
we just
sang that
like
song.
a sort of message board, and then they know like a bounce, and
Yeah, because it's such like a popular song. Even the fans overseas
Yeah.
who probably don't know much about him knows that
it's
song.
probably
too.
like a rare thing. Is like that's musicians like Cho Yong-pil was on the chart #1 these days.
Right.
When he released the Bounce, and he was on the chart #1
Right
on
away.
the TV show,
Right.
the Music Bank.
Right.
Was everyone like Girls' Generations or Big Bang could make a #1, but Cho Yong-pil actually made a
He made it.
#1
Right.
again.
And he proved it again, right?
Yes.
Is there any other interesting stories or facts that we should know about Cho Yong-pil
She's so many things I actually
that you wanted to share today?
share, but we have like probably out of time.
We have like a little bit of time, so maybe like a couple.
Yeah, okay. We'll probably like maybe talk about 여행을 떠나요.
여행을 떠나요.
Yeah, I mean
That's a hugely popular song too.
it's like whenever you go on a trip and
That's a must song
yeah,
to listen to.
여행을 떠나요.
Yeah.
Everyone like sing along
And
together.
we recorded it together too.
Yes, it was amazing. There were a lot of like musicians, like who was in the studio. I remember Kim Chang-yeol from the DJ DOC.
He was there too.
Yeah, and the Vogelgint,
Mm-hmm.
obviously like Royal Pirates, and Harry Button was there, and then
Everybody recorded that together,
Mhm.
so it was like an interesting experience, and
Yes.
everybody like we were like a choir. All these like super famous singers were.
it was
Cho Yong-pil was leading them to record this song.
it was like Korean version of like what was that? We Are the World kind of stuff, like a.
It
kind
was
of big
like that. It was
collaboration,
that
yeah.
it was that feel.
It was like it was fun. One thing like Cho Yong-pil actually, he didn't get paid for the Supersonic
Oh, he didn't get paid.
because he didn't want to, because he rather than getting his pay, he wanted that Supersonic to spend more money on like musicians,
The
like,
quality
yeah.
of the show.
yeah,
I see.
and so more bands could play at the Supersonic.
Mm-hmm.
So he's the person like that. He doesn't care about.
He just really
like,
cares about the music and the
Yes.
artists.
Mhm.
That's awesome. So today we talked about the legendary Cho Yong-pil with Mr. Lee Sung-soo from Harry Big Button, and I think right now it's time to say goodbye, right?
Right.
No, and thank you for coming in to share your story about Cho Yong-pil.
All right. Thank you for having me, and nice to meet you.
It was very nice to meet
Yeah.
you again. I hope we meet again, right?
Yeah, next Thursday.
I think
as
I'm gonna
well.
go to your shows.
Oh yeah.
I really liked the show
All right.
when I went.
All right.
So thank you,
Right.
and we're gonna listen to 여행을 떠나요 by Cho Yong-pil. Let's Go on a Trip by Cho Yong-pil, and Hello by Cho Yong-pil featuring Verbal Gent. Goodbye.
See you next Thursday.
푸른 언덕에 배낭을 메고 황금빛 행복을 향해서 먼동이 뜨는 이른 아침에 도시야 소음 수많은 사람 빌딩 습속을 벗어나봐요